What's going on, guys? Welcome along to Arsenal Fan TV. After that crucial win away from home to Cardiff, Arsenal are back at the Emirates Stadium where we're going to be playing Hull City in another Premier League fixture. Now this one, it's not going to be an easy one, there's no doubt about that. Hull, a newly promoted side, they're doing pretty decently, to be fair, for a team that just come up to the Premier League, haven't been in there for a while, and you know, they're playing decent football under Steve Bruce. And I was originally going into this game thinking it would be a bit of a walkover. I may be sounding a bit overconfident there, but given our great run of form, given that great result against Marseille last week, the Cardiff win away from home, I have absolute right to go into this game with the utmost confidence. But that confidence was somewhat wounded when Hull had that great win against Liverpool, managing to put 3 goals past them. Now, there's no doubt that Liverpool didn't actually turn up to the game that day. They didn't play at all great. But Hull were extremely convincing in that game, and they really had a standout performance, and they're going to be going into this game against Arsenal. You know, it's away from home, but there's no reason why Hull fans and the whole team aren't going to go into this game oozing with confidence. It's going to be flowing through their veins because they're going to be up for this. There's no reason why they can't take 3 points off us from their perspective, but obviously there's no reason why we shouldn't be beating Hull. I mean, we've had a great win away to Cardiff. Confidence with us should be absolutely flowing in the team, and we really should be getting the 3 points here. But Hull have got some absolute key danger men in their side, and I thought during summer they made some excellent transfer business. Steve Bruce really is aware of the transfer market. I thought Maynor Figueroa has been an excellent buy for them. He's been so solid at the back. Another player that I think has been pretty decent for them, El Mohammadi. One player that has been probably a bit of a letdown for them, Danny Graham. In recent weeks he hasn't been playing great football, he hasn't scored in absolutely ages, and I think that's where their problems lie. Up top they are very light. He's not scoring goals for them, frankly. He hasn't scored in ages. And then their other guy, Sagbo, yeah, he's a decent player, but then again they haven't really got anyone banging in the goals for them week in, week out, and that's something they lack. That's something where I'm not overly concerned about them. But their key danger man for me, definitely Tom Huddleston, an ex-Tottenham player, and he's playing some quality football at Hull. He made the right move by going there, absolutely bossing their midfield, and he's actually got a goal or 2 in him. We saw him score against Liverpool the weekend, and he's an excellent all-round midfielder. I mean, with the way he's playing, there's no reason why he can't get an England international call-up at some point, and he's going to be wanting to prove himself, so he might be able to get on the plane to Rio. But anyway, he's a top quality player, and he really is being that stand-up performer for Hull all season, just playing some absolute quality football. But that's the whole side of things. Arsenal, we've got to go into this one, and we really should be getting the 3 points here. Hull at home has to be 3 points, and I think the 3 points have got to be even more significant here, seeing as we play Chelsea and Man City in a couple of weeks in a row, and then we've got Everton on Sunday, so that's going to be a really tough couple of games for us coming. I think some of the games we've got to play are actually harder than those ones we played in November, but we've got to go into these games with confidence. If we don't get the 3 points against Hull, then it's going to be a bit of a horrible feeling for us fans. But I'm pretty confident we can do it. There's no reason why we can't. I mean, Cardiff, they were going into that game with confidence, but then again, we absolutely played them off the pitch, and then we should do exactly the same with Hull, but it won't be easy. This is the kind of game where I'm expecting Wenger to make rotation. We already know that Sanya is out of the game, and Carl Jenkinson is going to be called up for this one. It's the obvious replacement really for Sanya, but Carl Jenkinson, he hasn't been named in the squad recently, and he has to up his game. That's something he's got to do, because the last game he played against Chelsea wasn't his most convincing performance. I know he's a good player, and I really think he's got to be proving himself, because for all we know, he could be going on the plane to Rio with England in a couple of months' time. Well, not a couple of months, but you know, quite a few months away. But there's no reason why he can't be Arsenal's first choice right back in a couple of years, and he has to be proving himself, especially in Premier League fixtures. He's a quality player. It's just a case of rebuilding that confidence, getting a couple of games under his belt, and this whole game really is going to be a defining moment for him, because it's really make or break for him. If he doesn't do well in this game, then it could slightly jolt his Arsenal career. But I'm hoping and I'm confident he'll put in a top-notch performance. As well as that, I'd allow for some other rotation in the squad, maybe bringing in Nacho Monreal for Kieran Gibbs, Thomas Vermaelen for someone like Mertesacker or Koscielny. However, saying that, I do think the centre-back partnership, we should maybe take out Koscielny and then put Mertesacker and Vermaelen in, because Koscielny and Vermaelen for me doesn't work, because it means you've got to put Koscielny on the other side, and then there's all that mishap with the team and the defence. I don't really want to alter the team too heavily, but maybe the defence will stay the same for all we know, but we've got to keep a solid line in this one. Obviously, the defence will be altered somewhat. I mean, we're probably going to see a back four of, I'm assuming, will be Jenkinson, Mertesacker, Vermaelen and Monreal. Let me know in the comments box actually if you would drop Koscielny or Mertesacker for this one and replace him with Vermaelen. Again, with Vermaelen it's going to be make or break. For all we know, he could put in a top-notch performance and regain a spot in the first team. So I'm really wishing the best of luck for that. Looking up the rest of the pitch, of course, I want to see Walcott start this one. I think he managed to get an assist at Cardiff. I mean, he's got loads more of assists and goals in him. He's really got to get a full 90 minutes under his belt, so I'd like him to start this one. I want to rest Ozil and play Cazorla in the middle. I think that's absolutely vital for him. Cazorla on the left, he's been rather quiet. He's made a couple of loose passes, but he's still had a couple of standout games. I just think he plays his best football playing behind the striker, and I think that's where I want him to start. On the left-hand side, I'd probably go with Thomas Rosicky. Most notably, not really a winger, but he can play in that position, and he's been playing there recently for us, so I'm hoping he'll start this game. And then up top, a lot of people would say, you know, let's rest Olivier Giroud, but then again, I'm trying to work out who else we'd put there. I mean, Podolski's not back yet. Walcott, yeah, we could put him there, but then again, it kind of feels like we're not playing with a recognised striker, and Walcott, as a striker for me, is just absolutely far too quiet, so I'm going to stick with Olivier Giroud. I think he's the kind of player that could actually work through all these kind of games. But let me know if you think Walcott should start this one as a striker, because then we could give someone like Gnabry a chance on the right-hand side. I think that'd be an excellent opportunity for him. I would be happy for Walcott to start, just to like experiment a bit, and then maybe if he's not performing too well, bring off a player, replace him with Olivier Giroud, and see how things go from there, really. But this is a game where we do need to rotate, we do need to rest a lot of players. Got some massive games coming up. Most notably the City, Chelsea and Napoli games, and the Everton one, of course. It's going to be a hectic month for us. We've got an absolutely hectic schedule, and we've got to be getting the 3 points tomorrow night. So let me know your thoughts on the upcoming game. If you have enjoyed the video, it would be great if you could click the like button. Subscribe for more Arsenal Fan TV videos, and as always, thanks for watching, guys.